You song right now. Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got...
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah, he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comments. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who he does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't like acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him. He oh my God.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is awesome.
Yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking... Whoa, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh, yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that.
Yeah,
he did not say that.
No, he did. He said just doing
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky, too, responding to a crowd like that, too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jokes Explained by an Expert, live Friday, March 13th. Friday the 13th today. Very, very scary day. This is the day the people get murdered on. So careful out there, unless you're a comedian at a comedy club where murdering is your job. Thanks for watching, and welcome to Stand Up Bingo. If you guys want to play bingo, here's the button here. It's on Twitch. You grab yourself a bingo card. We're going to watch some stand-up comics today. I'm going to explain why each of their jokes is funny. And if you get a stand-up bingo, you get to throw a link in the chat, and we'll watch your video at the end of the stream, and I will explain why it's so funny. Satella Disco gifted a tier 1 sub to Candyman.
Quarterback check. Not
Cam
his
Newton.
dad.
What?
Newton. Not his
Having a
dad.
good game.
What? Good Lord.
Fantasy quarterback check.
Look at all the kisses.
Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Not his
Having a
dad.
good game.
Good pick. Cam Newton.
Thanks for all the resubs. Thanks for subscribing with Prime. Gordo SF81. Myles, can I check my fantasy bingo cards? Yes, you can. Man, what are your fantasy bingo cards? That's a good... How would we build a fantasy comedy team? Could you imagine if you could have all of the stand-up bingos all at the same time? Oh, the laughs would be non-stop. Maybe you could build your fantasy SNL cast, right? You'd have David Lucas, Chris D'Elia, Brian Callen, Brendan Schaub, Roseanne Barr. What an all-time. Can you imagine all the sketches you could do with all those people? God, that'd be so awesome. Sauerkraut almost slept in again. Thank you for making it to the stream today. I was just explaining how bingo works. Also, so if you're on YouTube, no problem. Still, thank you for joining us, and I hope that you will learn something today on the stream. That's what we're doing here. We're learning. Also, we have another rule we've introduced. You can bribe your way into a link at the end. We've introduced this again, we're teaching people that it doesn't matter if you win the game. Sometimes you can simply buy your way to the top. It's an important life lesson, and it applies to comedy as well. You know, you can, for enough money, you could buy yourself a spot at the top of the comedy pyramid if you need to. It's very possible, and it's frankly done quite a lot, and it's a wonderful thing. Bingo. Get your bingo cards before we start bingo. I'm gonna wait a little while, let people gather. People like Sauerkraut. Some of you are just waking up. Sauerkraut. It's 2 p.m. here in Austin. You know, I understand. You know, you got to stay up late. You got to watch a lot of stand-up. You got to go to the clubs. But I'm gonna start with a little Jim Breuer here because this was just posted, and this was posted 2 hours ago, and I want to see the title of this thumbnail is. To show you guys here, this would break the internet. This would break the internet. So I just want to find out if this is actually good. I mean, I probably should watch this at the end of the stream because we kind of need the internet right now. But I'm just gonna go ahead here and let Jim tell us what's gonna break the internet.
And the game show is I want to do a game show.
Oh my God, Jim Breuer wants to do a game show. It better not be stand-up bingo, because that is patented.
And the game show is you can't talk. Welcome to Don't Bring Up Politics. But you got to, and they have to live together in a house like the Real World. Remember on MTV?
Yeah. I love this idea. Could you imagine how that would be the game show Don't Bring Up Politics? What would it be called? Would it be called Thanksgiving Dinner?
Yeah, right? Yeah. And they got to live together for 2 weeks. And you got to put someone like Ben Shapiro with, let's say, Whoopi Goldberg. We'll throw it.
This is what I love. It's good to have a guy laughing at your stuff. Very important dynamic. Also, this guy's already laughing because he's just mentioning names, right? Whoopi Goldberg, very funny comic. A lot of Gutfeld jokes about Whoopi Goldberg. This guy's probably thinking about all those Gutfeld jokes about Whoopi. Already making him laugh here. Gordo says that guy is Jim's Brian. Brian hasn't laughed at something I've said in quite a long time, but in the old days, yes.
Put in
like Rachel Maddow.
Rachel Maddow would be phenomenal.
And Ben Shapiro have to have dinner together every night.
Throw in Sean Hannity. Is Sean Hannity still out there?
Yeah, he's out there. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Throw Sean Hannity, Whoopi Goldberg.
So good.
Ben Shapiro alone, and then throw in Kid Rock. And there's your two. They gotta live together, and there's 24-hour cameras, and you see what the motive is.
Who would sleep with each other?
To teach the world to find something in common.
Yeah.
Besides religion and politics, I think you can bring up God, but not religion. Not like, hey, you.
Calvini, welcome. Thanks for joining us, man. This is such a great point Jim's making here. This is what I love about Jim too, right? He just wants us all to get along. But credit to us, right? Why are we all here today? We are all here to celebrate people like Jim Breuer, right? This is now, it's in the comments. We have a comment policy. We like to keep it religious and keep it political. But, those are sort of sidebars to the real reason we're all here, which is to celebrate people like Jim Breuer, Greg Gutfeld. 69 is also Brewer's IQ, which is really good. Ginkgo Bonsai. That 69, I don't know if that's good or bad on the IQ scale. I haven't looked up the IQ scale in a while. I think it's out of 75. So you're probably right. 69 is probably pretty high up there, but he's got to be. He's got to be a smart guy. He's Jim Breuer. He's a comedian. He's got to be fast. He's got to be witty on his feet. He's got to think of names quickly. He's got to be like Whoopi Goldberg, Rachel Maddow. I mean, this is quite funny. Fucking libs always bring up politics. Always. Can you, and that's the problem, right? I like to do no politics. You see so many libs on the news protesting getting arrested, and it's like, guys, don't bring politics into being arrested. Okay, you're being arrested not for politics. It's because the president said you should be arrested, which is not political. Guys, let's get bingo going. We got quite a few players of bingo already. We got 23 players for bingo. Not too bad. 23 out of 27. This is a good start. Bingo cards administered. Now let's this is not stand-up, so let's find some stand-up comedy and watch it. Now, we've got a couple stand-up specials we started watching but didn't finish watching. So I'm just gonna cut to partway through this excellent special by Nick DiPaolo here, called Another Senseless Killing. It's already a joke, right? Let's talk about murdering, right? Friday the 13th themed comic killing, murdering. Let's get to it. Matt Howell says, Myles, what happened to all your subs? I thought you had about 15K on Twitch. Or are you talking about... Because, yeah, we used to have about 15,000 subs on Twitch, and then Hassan called me a nerd. And we lost about 99% of our income, which is a disaster. Matt House is on YouTube. So this is... the Professional Joke Explainer is a different channel than the Bachelors of Music. This is where we do all the live streams, because there is a conspiracy theory that the live streams on the main channel taint its algorithmic reach, because a lot of people that want to watch videos, they'll see a live stream and they'll think, fuck this guy. I don't know. So we live stream here. All the videos are posted on Bachelors of Music. Same as always.
I love suicide stories.
Ooh,
I really...
A little bit dark. Dark comedy. I love suicide stories. Okay. I'm going to think you can't say that. Number 12. This is a little bit dark.
I do. I don't have the balls to do it. It fascinates me. A lot of people commit suicide. That's all right, but...
Hey. Thanks for subscribing with Prime. Mr.
I found
Finney.
this channel I like. It's called the Bachelors of Music and the Professional Joke Explainer. Myles Anderson. He goes through like Tony
Mr. Feeney, I should say.
Specials and explains each joke. It's really funny.
Then you read a lot of people doing it by hanging. When you read that, do you ask yourself the same question as me? How come so many people know how to tie nooses? What the fuck? You're a lot of severe depression and Eagle Scouts? Jesus. I don't know how to tie a noose. I've seen every Western ever made.
Right, yeah, definitely.
My buddy goes, well, you can Google that shit. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm thinking about killing myself. I'm going to spend the last hour...
Also streaming on the Scroll app. Are we streaming on the Scroll app? Oh my god. I tried. Let's see if I'm gonna apply for TikTok Live again this stream.
On this planet trying to reboot my piece of shit laptop. It's the reason I'm killing myself in the first place. What happens when you Google something? You end up going on a little web journey you don't mean to take. You start off with how to tie a noose, then it's how to tie a necktie. You're like, hey, this is pretty interesting. Like, 20 hours later, you're still reading. Holy shit, this is fascinating. Wife finds me in the basement hanging, nice Windsor knot.
Google, yes, aperture. Yeah,
I
very good.
picture my wife walking in and seeing like 100 unsuccessful nooses all over the floor. Big silly bows and shit. He tried a slip knot. What a fucking asshole. No wonder why his neck is red. He must have been up there for fucking 2 hours. It's a slip knot, for Christ's sake.
Great joke, and also a great reminder, right? Like a lot of comics, you know, they make fun of their wives. Wives are very annoying people, but why do we have wives? Because it's important for there to be someone in the house to find your body, so that you don't get totally desecrated, right? So as annoying as wives can be, it's good to have them around so you don't, you know, you're not left unattended after you're dead.
I'm a comedian. I'll probably try to hang myself on the road in a cheap motel. It won't work. The fucking beam will break, and the next morning I'm the only guy with a piece of rope around his neck at the continental breakfast. You know. Ooh, sausages. Matter
of fact.
Fucking eggs are a little dry. Yeah. What do you mean? Why hanging? It doesn't always work. If you don't do it right, you look like an asshole. Your friends find you, you're in the bedroom hanging, kicking your feet with the shit in your pants, you're half laughing, half crying. They start spinning you around like the Elephant Man.
Was that body I don't know, right? I don't know if that was body comedy. I'll say that was sound comedy for sure. And I think he was trying to do a little Entry of the Gladiators. Little tune there. Let's see that again. I don't know if this qualifies as body comedy, right? Because we got the benchmark up. Top body comedy, we've got your Brian Callen, your Jim Breuers. This is not really up to, you know, not as advanced as that.
Yeah, you're in the bedroom hanging, kicking your feet with the shit in your pants, you're half laughing, half crying. They start spinning you around like the Elephant Man.
Yeah, Pooh was in the pants. You know, he's a little older. Maybe he's a little bit more stiff. Maybe he can't pull off the body. I'm going to give you body comedy on that one because, I mean, the funny image of a corpse or a partially hung body rotating is very funny. Very funny scene,
Don't do that. You pick something that's 100% foolproof. You know what I mean? Drink a bottle of vodka, take 100 Vicodin, rent the Maserati, see what it can do. Hang out with Paris Hilton for the weekend, then lick your fingers. You know what I mean?
DJ Kimmicks, I'll give you Paris Hilton on that one. Paris Hilton, very big celebrity in the news these days. Oh, sorry, this is from 2015, so this is from 11 years ago. So Paris Hilton, big personality, famous for inheriting a hotel chain.
Do something else.
Drinking drugstore, yeah.
Tell your wife she looks fat when she's having her period. You'll be dead in 6 seconds. Suicide by tampon, I call that one.
Tell your wife she's fat when she's having her period, guys. That is number 73. Women are annoying. What was I just saying, right? Wives, they'll fucking get you, man. But again, someone's got to be on body watch. Is fat. Yeah.
You're a bloated mess. They call people who commit suicide cowards. That's the cowardly way out. Who came up with that? What a bunch of horseshit.
Is that what people
say?
Do
you believe that?
Is that what people say? I mean, yeah, it's true. You know, if I hear somebody has, you know, committed suicide, first thing that comes to mind is, what a coward.
I don't believe that. Everybody in this room at one point in your life has had these words. I'm gonna fucking kill myself right now. But you didn't do it. You know why? Because you're a pussy. And you know who the biggest pussies are? The people that believe in heaven. You know, the guy at the funeral going, oh, that guy's in a better place now. Yeah, what are you waiting for? I mean, if you believe that shit, why are you still here? You should be packing. What the... That's like going, we have a house for you in Honolulu. No, I want to stay in Buffalo. I like Buffalo.
Religious joke, yeah.
I want to work at the mattress factory 80 hours a week and fuck my fat wife and my 11 kids. No, I'm fine. But we want to go in our sleep because you don't know what happens. I think the next...
You say comedian fucks? 13. Specific cultural... Cowards is not a cultural... Coward is not a culture. It's a state of mind. Right?
Next best thing to that is being whacked.
DiPaolo is way better than the train wrecks we had the last few weeks. I don't know what you're saying about train wrecks. We're only watching the best here. 54 self-deprecation. Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's like going in your sleep. You've seen mob movies, right? Mobsters, what do they do when they get whacked? They're always having a good time. They're around their friends. What is that, vodka? That's how it should.
Did you see that mic slap? I don't think we've ever seen a back of the head mic slap before. Hey, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Good timing. I wish I could put that crown right on DiPaolo's head here.
Music and the professional joke explainer, Myles Anderson. He goes through like Tony Hinchcliffe or other people's like specials and explains each joke. It's really funny.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Man, the back of the head mic slap. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it very well visualizes, get whacked.
Go with your family. You're at a cookout. Oh, corn on the cob. Your knee sticks an ice pick in your neck. A little further, Heather. He's still moving. A little further. Then they play cornhole over my body for the next 2 hours. We'll bury him later. The guy was sucking us dry financially, wasn't he? I'm a negative guy. I don't. Very negative. I got a buddy who's Mr. Positive. He's reading a book right now called Creative Visualization. Do you know what that is? It's this method where you visualize something enough, it'll actually happen for you. Shit doesn't work. If that worked, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in Jennifer Aniston's bathroom pulling one of her pubes out of my eye teeth.
Ooh. Hey, I like that as a creative way of describing. I'm going to give you vagina on that one. Because this joke implies that he was going down on Jennifer Aniston. We talked a lot about going down last stream. But there's a little bit of name comedy as well. Very good. Jennifer Aniston, very attractive celebrity. And so obviously he's saying here that if the fantasies came real, he wouldn't be doing stand-up. He'd be munching on the pubes of a very famous woman.
Well, she's laying on her bed diddling herself to my Comedy Central Presents special. I've been fantasizing about that for 12 years. Nothing. Every time I open my eyes, I'm on my own.
Gordo, I gave you advanced mic slap. That's specifically slapping the mic on the knee. DiPaolo is from an older generation. They don't tend to do that as much. They're more of you slap the mic on the back of the head.
Shower with a fistful of Prel, fucking crying like a baby, yelling Rachel when my wife comes in.
Oh, the wife.
It's true. This is all true, man.
Takes a sip.
I don't believe in that mind-body connection. It's a bunch of horseshit. They're two separate entities that have nothing to fucking do with each other. And apparently I'm right, because I read in the New England Medical Journal, this psychologist did a study of cancer patients over a 10-year period. Nice sample, by the way. And this is the conclusion he came to. People who are dying of cancer and have a positive attitude live no longer than the ones that have negative attitudes. Don't you love that fucking story?
Skims the news. Does anyone know? Do we have Takes a Sip on here somewhere? I just can't find it. So if you know the number of Takes a Sip, let me know, and I'll give it to you. Because he took a nice swig.
It's true. What do you think? Cancer crawls up your ass, gets into your bloodstream, races to your brain, and goes, is that a smile on his face? We better get the fuck out of here.
Sauerkraut predicted the mic slap before it happened. Wow, I did not see this in the chat, but that is impressive. It's very hard. Well, it's not it is difficult to predict, what a stand-up comedian is going to say. Gutfeld is a lot more, down the line predictable, which is why we love him so much. But stand-up comic like this, you really don't know when he's going to mention his wife. You know it's going to happen, but, they can meander. They're a lot more less standardized in their delivery. Because it's always tough to know when the wife jokes are going to happen, but they do happen.
That's not what Cancer does. Cancer goes, is that a smile on his face? He's mocking us. Let's meet at his liver on Sunday. Fuck him. Only one person has beat a fatal disease with a positive attitude, okay? And that was Magic Johnson. And that doesn't count. His first name's Magic, for Christ's sake.
Magic Johnson, a very famous basketball player from 50 years ago.
Magic got diagnosed HIV positive, goes on to put on 50 pounds of pure muscle over the next 20 years. The hell am I doing P90X for? I could just blow a male figure skater and be great shape in 3 weeks.
Hey, straight comic imagines being gay. Blow. And then, I think I'm going to give you great accent on this one because you just have a bit of a Boston accent. And the accent really lends itself to the act, right? It's very similar to Joey Diaz, right? It's very kind of East Coast American, bada bing, bada bongo sort of accent. Like if I were to say, why would I do P90X when I could just blow a male figure skater and be in the best shape of my life, right? Doesn't really hit the same as when you're like, hey, why would you just fucking blow up? I could just blow a figure skater, no big deal. Fucking suck a dick. I just suck a dick.
See, that joke never works in New York. I love Minneapolis. God bless you. You're a nice blend of progressive and psycho. I like that.
Thanks for the 100 bennies, Ginkgo Bonsai.
Stay right where you are. I fucking love you.
I'll give you penis, sorry. 43.
Negative guy, have a caffeine problem. Just found that out. I'm almost allergic to caffeine. I was laying in bed the other night thinking, how come I've been in like 12 fistfights before noontime over the last 20 years? I'm like hyper allergic. You guys have a couple cups of coffee, you get a little jittery. It's like bath salts for me. I'll chew your fucking face off and leave you in the street.
Drugs.
I go to Dunkin' Donuts, an hour later, I'm naked in my driveway wrestling 3 cops. Fucking tasering my balls. What's he on, angel dust? No, I had a cappuccino with 3 sugars. Get back in your car, I'll fucking chew your nose off.
Tasering my balls. I should make a Twitch alert that's just a Boston guy saying balls. How about instead of bits, it's balls. Let's change it to balls. Thank Ginkgo Bonsai, thanks for the 100 balls.
But I get really nasty as opposed to my natural state.
Whoa, 69 balls. Thanks, Ginkgo, for the balls.
I've had some of the worst fights with my wife when I was jacked up on coffee. Last January, true story. It's a Sunday morning. My wife comes down the stairs. She goes, my nieces and nephews are coming over. We're going to a petting zoo. And you're coming with us. And I'm like, I've been following.
No woman voice here. Prime opportunity, but no woman voice. The woman's voice is implied, but this woman sounds just like Nick DiPaolo.
Following the Patriots for 16 weeks. Today's the first playoff game, but yeah, what better time to look at a goat laying his own shit up in the woods in Austin? Cut to me, like half hour later, I'm in a barn looking at animals. I have like a pot of coffee in my gut. I'm crawling out of my skin. This guy next to me goes to me in the most condescending tone. He goes, that's a yak. I go, yeah, I know it's a fucking yak. There's a sign right on the cage. I know how to read, asshole. And then I realized he was talking to his 4-year-old son on the other side of him. Is that not a classic caffeine? How do you get out of that one? I just stayed in the asshole role, went to the next cage, and there was a goat in there. I just looked at him. I went, let me guess, duck? What is that, a pigeon?
You fucking
Come
asshole.
on, Dr. Seuss, you know fucking everything. What is that, an alligator? I don't know anything. Right, asshole? Even his little kid was looking up at me like, who pissed in your Cheerios, mister? And I'm like, fuck you, you little pussy. I threw a pumpkin at him, and my wife pushed me out of the barn. But,
probably a little bit of an exaggeration there, but still a very funny story. And also, you guys have to remember, this is very New Jersey, right? This is a very New Jersey. You think my kids suck? No, I think we've self-deprecating. Yeah, I'll give you that one for sure. But yeah, he's exaggerating a little bit. There's no, he's probably did throw a pumpkin at a kid, but perhaps this exchange, he misheard this guy. Yeah, asshole. Yeah. Now, you kind of have to blend those words together. YASSHOLE. Yasshole. It's just it's how people say hello on the East Coast. Get out of here, you fucking asshole. That's how, I'm driving.
Another caffeine story. This was about a month and a half later. I'm at White Plains Airport, sitting next to this obese guy for like 2 hours, ignoring his smell.
Smelly fat guys. Who was it? Was J.B. Pritzker?
Hadn't said a word to each other. All of a sudden he gets up, he looks at me, in this tone of voice he goes, I'm going to the shitter, watch my bag. I'm like, how do I know your bag's not gonna explode in 30 seconds? He goes, do I look like a terrorist? I go, that depends. He goes, depends on what? I go, well, if I was a cheeseburger.
Man, that's a good joke right there, right? So he's watching public bathroom. Holy shit, you're right, Amy. That's absolutely a great pull. But yeah, so this gentleman's fat. And common knowledge, fat people are very food motivated. So Nick DiPaolo is saying this is a great exchange, right? Because we're already ready to laugh because this guy's fat. So this is already very good. Guy says, "Can you watch my bag?" Nick DiPaolo's like, "I don't know, is this fucking thing gonna explode, you fucking asshole?" And the guy's like, "Do I look like a terrorist?" And then the punchline, I assume this might be the end of the joke here. There might be more. Is I don't know. Now, if I was a cheeseburger, you guys get it, right? Because the fat guy would eat him up. Or, because, it's actually interesting because terrorists generally don't eat their targets, right? The classical terrorist is more prone to explode the target. So it's a bit of surreal comedy there.
If I was a fresh garden salad, I'd feel very comfortable watching your bag for the next 20 minutes, or a pack of Sweet and Low, but
Sweet and
you
Low.
like butter, let's be honest.
Big Nick DiPaolo, New Jersey guy in the front row. Absolutely bada bing. Loving it. Knows his audience.
Can't help it, a little nasty. My wife's nasty. That's how I fell in love with her. She's got an acid tongue.
My wife's a piece of shit. Come on. She's got an acid tongue. Let's get that woman voice going.
I'm serious. I love the wife, but here's one of her faults. She snores like a wild animal, number one. She's 5'5", 108 pounds soaking wet. When she snores, she sounds like Precious with a sinus infection.
Precious? Her famous fat
It's a real
character.
deceptive snore. It's like... It's like trying to take a nap next to a cappuccino machine, Can I get more foam on this one?
Yes?
I don't know what to do. It's the middle of the night. I'm
Precious.
pinching her
Okay.
nose. I'm standing on her throat with my Timberlands. I'm sleeping in other women's beds. Nothing is helping. I'm fucking my neighbor. I can hear my wife snoring from my house. I mean, Jesus Christ. One night she was so loud, I looked up her nose with a pen light.
Bingo!
Daniel DMC. Congratulations on the bingo victory. Is this your first bingo win? Congratulations, Daniel. From the bushes.
Bingo!
From the grassy knoll. Celtron 2030 gets a bingo as well. Holy, double bingo. Double bingo Friday. Congratulations, you guys. Excellent job. Okay, well, you know the rules. Celtron and Daniel. If you've got links you'd like to link them. Celtron, fast on the draw here. Excellent job. Link-a-linky. And of course, if you feel overwhelmed, you can donate your link to the chat, and the first person, usually DJ Chemix, we'll get to link their link. Daniel has a link to go. Let's do it. Oh, excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna watch those at the end of the stream. Thank you so much for playing bingo. I'm gonna throw some more bingo cards out here for all of you. If you want to play, this is how you play. Now let me get these bingo cards administered while we explore another little video I got for you guys. Game has ended. And create bingo. Okay. Now let's watch a little bit more Jim Breuer, see what he's making the point. It's not that long of a video. We'll skim through. I just want to see more of this. This is a very funny idea for a game show. I hope he gets it made.
You need to do that. Just like I believe in God or I'm spirit and I believe in this, but I'm not gonna because some people are like, oh, religion is what causes many wars. I say no, it's governments that have formed fake religions. They're the ones that create all the wars, if you ask me.
Governments who have formed fake religions is very interesting. Now, which religions are these? Because Jim Breuer, I'm pretty sure, is a Christian guy, right? Because a lot of his stand-up, remember he does people who get vaccinated are demons, remember? And people who don't like Jim Brewer's comedy are satanic demons. So I'm pretty sure he's a Christian.
So with that said, like, do you think and then we could bet. You do a live betting
on Polymarket. What's Polymarket? That's the thing you could bet on anything? Like on anything?
What do you mean?
It's a website where you can bet on anything going on in the world at any point in time. You guys don't know about this? No. Kyle, you know what it is.
Yeah, I know Polymarket.
He knows Polymarket.
Oh my God, you could Disco. What the hell was that?
Bet on anything at any point in time. Like, for example, I could bet right now, I could go to Polymarket and make a bet that I bet $20 that Jim Breuer is going to show up on CSI Miami tomorrow night. And I can place the bet, and they'll take the bet. And if you don't show up, I lose.
Wait a minute.
Okay. It's the craziest thing in the world.
Jim's going to clear his hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
In 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're riffing on Polymarket. Yeah, betting games very important.
First one that's gonna fail. Like, what are the rules of here? You just absolutely cannot bring up politics.
Yeah, okay, we're back on track here.
Okay. No matter what. So if Shapiro's like,
I think it's a wonderful day today because I think it's just very relevant that in a Middle East situation
and they should wear dog collars.
Kevin Banner from Instagram says the thinking man's goat boy. Yes, see, true. He is an intellectual. For people. Mr. Tumnus.
Everyone has to wear a dog collar, and then you get zapped, and he's just out. They're like, oh, Ben Shapiro with his first strike, he brings up Israel, which goes in the category of politics. We all know that he's all about pro-Israel. They should own the whole world because they're the chosen people.
Ivan Top Gun. Yes, this is streaming vertically to Instagram. I'm quite the technical wizard. I know how to do that, but I cannot make the audio consistent on OBS, and I cannot prevent this platform from crashing on a regular basis.
Whoopi's got something to say. First of all,
great Whoopi Goldberg impression.
I love eating brains. I love it. Little kids' brains up there. And I was okay. I want.
on the Epstein list, but not the way people think. And if people really check, you might find some other stuff about me that's pretty interesting. Let's start with the way I talk. Is this my natural voice? Just saying, just saying. Do your homework, folks. Do your homework.
Excellent. I think we're going to end the Jim Breuer there. Very funny stuff. Once again, always floored by this guy. And look at this knowing glance of his co-host, looking right into the camera, right at all of us, just being like, "Hey, pretty good." This guy's a real golden goose when it comes to comedy bits. We still have over 5 minutes for bingo, Myles. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I've got way more than this. Believe me. I clicked on many thumbnails that baited me. Now, this is another video from successful comedian Tucker Carlson. As you can see, he's looking quite red. He's doing really well these days. Lots of people tuning into TCN, Tucker Classic Network. Hey, look at that. We got more subscriptions on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. I am jealous of the bingo window today. Yeah, I it's a bit longer.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Stand-up bingos because I got a lot of random bullshit to watch with you guys. Now, Tucker Carlson, he says, what's going on with this guy? Who do you think is the guy?
You're welcome to tug on it.
You think it's me? Could you imagine if it was me? Tucker Carlson, what's going on with this guy? Cut to Jokes Explained.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there. It's important to get an honest analysis of what's happening now because the dishonesty is so overwhelming, it's hard to separate it
Amen.
From the true.
Amen.
So if you're following this,
you're welcome to tug on it
in this incredibly censored moment we're living in online,
Tucker Carlson,
you're seeing all kinds of things that seem true that aren't. You're seeing true things suppressed, the most basic things. How many people have been killed on all sides? How many have been injured? You keep reading that.
I'm not sure what event. Oh man. There it is. Ivan Top Gun, clean yourself up.
Israeli cabinet minister Ben-Gvir died again and again. He's dead. Well, he was in Jerusalem a couple hours ago issuing decrees. So
okay. So we're talking about I think he's talking about the latest Middle East war, right? The Iran versus Israel and America. He's not talking about the previous Middle East war, Iraq, or the Afghanistan, or Iraq 1, or secret Afghanistan 1. This is the most recent one.
Not dead. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Basic facts like what's the physical damage to all of these countries sucked into this conflict you can't find because
today's USA versus Canada matchup in the World Baseball Classic. Yeah, America's going to stomp Canada because baseball is America's pastime, and also America always wins baseball when they're at war, right? Canada can't afford to beat America right now because America will probably strike Canada with Tomahawk missiles. America's in a very delicate place right now. If they lose in any way, military action.
That information has been censored by those countries in which it took place, and by American social media companies. So it's really hard to know what's true. Every recent clip that kind of sums up the arguments in favor of this war.
No.
Here's Ben Shapiro.
Why is he attacking Ben Shapiro? I thought we're all friends. What? I hate to see my friends attacking each other like this.
Sadly, younger Republicans have become similar.
That's what happens though. Comics are very insecure. They can have big egos. There's a lot of drama in the green room sometimes. This is crazy.
Similarly prone to conspiratorial thinking. According to Manhattan Institute, 54% of young Republicans, men under 50, believe the Holocaust didn't happen as historians describe. 53% of Republicans under 50 believe in 9/11 conspiracy theories. 51% believe the moon landing was faked. These people, too, have bought into a grievance-based distrust of the system. And it's showing in their embrace of psychotic figures and disconnected politics. America is a force for good in the world. Radical Islamists are evil. American allies who demonstrate strength are an asset for us. Terrorists are bad.
Premises.
Members of the Grievance Party are losing their mind over this, and now they've been relegated to basically rooting for Iran to win. So members of the Grievance Party, meaning Democrats and members of that horseshoe right, have decided that after paying lip service to the horrors of the mullahs, the true horror is American interventionism and destruction. America must be undermined.
So if you have questions about this war, whether it's in your interest, your country's interests or not, and it's never a question that's occurred to Ben Shapiro, is this good for America? That's really not under consideration.
So, wow. Okay, so there's some sort of, the comedians are divided. Some are pro-war, some are anti-war. This is a crazy time. Really sucks. These guys, I wish they'd get back to just doing stand-up and being jolly, but obviously there's a lot of drama going on with these guys. If you guys now, because obviously we always try to keep it political and religious as possible here on the stream, if you want to know my stance on pro versus anti-war, it's always whichever's funniest, right? And the funniest thing is to have the most money. So whatever results in the most money is what I support, because, again, the best comics are the ones with the most money. So it's, again, I don't get emotional about it. I'm just a math guy. I'm a hard numbers. All right, let's get these bingo cards going. Let's get another comic up here doing stand-up, killing Friday the 13th murderers. Hards. Like JFK would say hard. H-A with an umlaut. D. Hard. Okay. No, that wouldn't actually work. I'm not going to get distracted by that. We've got 26 players for bingo out of 31 viewers on Twitch. Going once, going twice. I hope that this is a fast enough latency to catch one of you. Let's do it. Wow, Daniel DMC is the chosen one. So if you don't have a bingo card, you can watch Daniel. Now let me get to perfect. That's good. All good here. All good here. I mean, we gotta do this for at least a little while. I mean, this guy's so prolific with the dropping of the videos. Let's watch a little David Lucas. Let's get you guys some N-words.
You have to look like a 70s TV mom. Oh, you're an engineer?
70s TV mom. And that's, I believe, the mom from Married with Children, which is a television show from the 1970s.
Oh, you're an engineer? That's why all this food fucked up. Do that to get wet? I'll fuck the shit out of the wheelchair, man.
Censored.
Hey, bitch, meet me after the show. Shit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So he kind of shows all of the highlights beforehand. Oh, he's at Hyenas Comedy Club, which I think is a comedy club named after Andrew Schultz's laugh.
Hell yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, 65, a quick one.
I had to put Jesus on the show because I wanted a fat nigga with a worse body
47.
than mine.
Fat?
That's how fat people be like, put that nigga on stage. So I actually look like I tried. We do have a girl in the wheelchair. What's up, baby? Was you paralyzed from the waist down?
Is disabled.
Oh, shit. She front row. It's okay, mama. You ain't gotta explain it.
Is that a Gutfeld? Is that a Gutfeld? I'll give you guys a medical fact on this one. 15 already. It's be a quick bingo.
Do that pussy get wet, bitch?
66 vagina.
I'll fuck the shit out of the bitch in the wheelchair, man.
This is what I love about, you know, David Lucas. Again, you know, this lady's disabled, but it doesn't matter if you're disabled. It doesn't matter what race you are. To David Lucas, all women are fat bitches, and that's a beautiful thing.
I'll take you home and treat your legs like battle ropes, nigga.
Body comedy, look at that.
What happened, boo? I'm curious. You're front row. You're a pretty girl. Yeah. Huh? Oh, you're an engineer?
Wow, big round of applause for an engineer. You know, I didn't think engineers were that popular, but a lot of people grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine, so probably why.
What type of engineer?
Agricultural.
Agriculture. That's why all this food fucked up, because you make it. How'd you have a brain injury? Car accident? Or some nigga was tired of you talking too much?
Hey, that's a funny. Hey, domestic violence. You get beat upside the head. Tired of talking too much. 73 women are annoying. Yes, probably. Oh, yeah, of course the N-word, number 39. I should have started with that one.
Hey.
Nice mic slap.
All that goddamn engineer talk, bitch. I ain't after all that shit. Don't tell me it was in my goddamn bread. I know what's in my bread.
But again, this is the kind of people that go to David Lucas shows, right? You've got your engineers, doctors, psychiatrists, high-ranking politicians, and members of the military. Basically, you know, all of society's upper crust, its highest earners, are going to come to see David Lucas because they want to be challenged, right? And he's an intellectual comic. He's always pushing the boundaries of humor and jokes, and always delivering something that's going to, you know, you're not just going to laugh. You're going to think. These jokes are going to stick with you. You know, you see David Lucas live, you're going to think, am I a fat N-word? You know, he'd be like, I'm a Caucasian man who's not that overweight, but he called me a fat slur. You know, what does that mean? Am I ignoring the funny tile from Satella Disco? I mean, to be fair, I am always ignoring Satella Disco, but I don't see any tile. What are we doing? Funny scene? 69? What do you do for work? Oh, you're right. Okay.
It's okay to laugh. Everybody knows I'm like this.
Everybody knows I'm like this. Yeah. Doing great.
What happened? How'd you get a brain injury?
It was a genetic defect.
A genetic? Your mama look normal. What the fuck you talking about? That's your mama? She's pretty. Where your dad? He was fuck.
Oh, this is so. You kind of see this a bit of a trend in David Lucas's stand-up. The last couple times we've watched him do crowd work, he's basically trying to see if, you know, imply he could fuck most people in the crowd. He must be going through some sort of bit of a horny phase right now. So if you guys want to fuck David Lucas, get out there soon. I don't know where he's touring, but looks like he is looking to hump.
That one. Oh, that's the daddy? Yeah, that nigga. Look what you did to her. How old are you?
26.
26. You got a boyfriend? Where he at? He in a wheelchair too, bitch? Your boyfriend regular or he? Is he? Is he regular?
Wow. Great impression there.
I just
He
want
did
to
a
know,
disabled
like,
accent there, 26.
Fucking love on the spectrum over here, bro.
Number 30.
Wheelchair. She's sexy though, bro, and she's skinny, bro. And the pussy probably amazing, nigga. She just...
Crowd is into this. The crowd is into the thought of David Lucas banging this lady in the crowd, which is, I mean, a lot of pressure on this lady now. You know, if the crowd wants it.
She just sit on that thing, and that shit is just in a fucking crock pot all day. Let me smell your seat. Your mom's like, why the fuck did you bring me here?
72, 71.
And daddy about to be like, hey, that's
That's pretty cool little bass riff there. So here he is, there he is. Roast in Dallas, Texas. Hey, more online recaps here. Just get this lady's Miss Frizzle. Look at this, David Lucas with the Rolex Submariner. This guy's fucking killing it. He's killing it, guys.
School bus, bitch. Right on the magic school bus.
Miss Frizzle. Now, great roast, but, you know, Miss Frizzle, generally a pretty loved character. I gotta hear this again. You know, a roast is supposed to have an element of insult to it.
When you on the magic school bus, bitch? Right on the magic school bus. That hair is
That's a little bit of sound comedy. Sang the song there.
crazy, nigga. Your ass look like a 70s TV mom. What made you get that shit, bro? What is that? You got that Lionel Richie, ain't it? I feel like you look like...
A lot of name comedy here, guys. A lot of name comedy. Number 40, Lionel Richie. He did call her a bitch. So he does... Okay, so that does add the roast.
Like the fucking 2025 version of Joe Dirt, nigga. Like, how old are you?
22.
22 with that bullshit ass hair, nigga? What the fuck? Your daddy wasn't in your life, was he? He's in your life? Your daddy should beat your ass, nigga. What your mama think about it?
She's in prison.
Oh, there's the problem. Why's your mom in prison?
She ran like a trap house.
Your mom ran a trap.
Why is your mom in prison? See, this is the thing. Shits on the audience? Yeah. Basically, this is the shits on the audience segment here. Some of you, if you're new here, haven't seen David Lucas, what he does at his stand-up shows is he stands on the stage. People from the audience, one by one, they go up. He calls them a bitch ass, and then everybody has a good time. They sit back down. And then David Lucas gets between $5,000 and $10,000. 16, please. Crowd says something funny. Yeah, definitely. You're totally right on that one. 46, poor people. This guy for sure, Joe Dirt. Famous poor character from the movies. Now let's just analyze like the high risk comedy that David Lucas is doing here, right? One of the crowd work clips we watched just a couple minutes ago. David Lucas asking, "Why are you disabled?" Right? Might be a touchy subject. Usually can be a dark, traumatic story for people. Sometimes people have traumatic injuries. They don't want to bring that up. It could bring the mood of the audience down. But David Lucas, you know, he is very confident in his skills to figure out a way to navigate from this traumatic story to bitch ass. And this gentleman here, same thing, right? He's like, why is your mom in prison? Right? That might be a traumatic story the person don't want to talk about necessarily, but David Lucas knows. You can already see, if you can, you know, he's already pursing his lips to begin saying bitch ass here, because this guy's a bitch ass.
House? Yeah. And she was white?
Yeah.
Here in Dallas?
In Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Oh, so was she pimping hoes or drugs?
Hoes.
Oh, that.
Pose.
You got a dope ass mama. When does she get out?
Like 2029.
You excited for her to get out?
I don't talk to her, so I don't know.
Oh, you don't give a fuck.
I don't know how I feel.
See? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't talk to my mom. A lot of like kind of deep, sad psychological things, but this is, you know, if I'm gonna deal with these feelings, okay, I'm not gonna pay some bitch ass therapist. Okay? I'm gonna go to a David Lucas show. I'm gonna wait in the line to get to the front of the stage, and I want to hear some actual wisdom from like an actual smart person who commands a room.
Yeah, you took her place. You took her hairstyle. That's why your dad cool. Like, you remind me so much of your mama. What do you do for a living?
I don't know.
You do pest control. Nigga, with that hair, boy, you gonna fucking start a fire. Who do you work for?
Mosquito Joe.
Mosquito Joe, that don't even sound real. But I feel like if Mosquito Joe was real, he looked like you. Hey, this Mosquito Joe, come on down here. We kill them all, bed bugs, mosquitoes, chiggers, you know.
All right, number 19. I'm behind. His name is the one I can't stop laughing. Yeah, same. White people stereotype, yes. And he's doing kind of a white guy voice, right? Mosquito Joe. He's really running with this. So he's found the funny part of this story, right? It's not the mom in prison. It's not the estrangement. It's Mosquito Joe. What's he like? You know? Then David Lucas very correctly identifies, he's like, oh, there's the
bingo.
Oh, shameless replay. Congratulations. We got another bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Mosquito Joe. I was one off. Amy's twitching. So sorry you got robbed. It was Shameless Replay's fault. The Shameless Replay gets the luck with the bingo. But there's always another chance. That's the wonderful thing about stand-up bingo, is there's always a fresh bingo card. And I say that, you know, not only for the stream, but in life, right? If life is getting you down, there's always another bingo card, right? Sometimes your day is just, you're not getting the right tiles. But you know what? Your Thursday could be full of cum. Now, let's take a look at don't need to know more of what Tucker's saying, because I think I know what he's saying. And honestly, Nico Bonze said they have a good clip, so no bribes from me. Sauerkraut restraining themselves, letting Ginkgo Bonsai have the lead. See, a benevolent briber. See? Not all job creators. That's what I've always said. Not all job creators are ruthless. Right? Sauerkraut is helping to stimulate the economy here. Just a little bit of stimulus, and then he lets other clips flourish. That's what we like to see in the free market. Oh my God. I'm not going to watch too much of this because I don't think this is too comedy related. But I am hoping for the Vic Berger edit of this video. Jake Paul interviewed Donald Trump, you know, obviously great political comic, our favorite president of all time. And Jake Paul, boxing comedian. And look at the way this starts.
So, Mr. President, what an honor.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for sitting down with me today. I think we'll get into some personal stuff, some fun stuff, and yeah, it's an honor. We're here at a.
This is the Walter Cronkite. This is the Walter Concrete Did I just come up with a great new nickname for Jake Paul? Walter Concrete. Surely somebody has already done that bit before, of our generation.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
But there's a man whose jaw was recently broken in a UFC fight.
Okay, we'll edit
He's a
laughter in
famous
there.
guy who made videos on the internet where he would scream with his brother, and he's got an absolutely epic, beautiful haircut, tight broccoli fade, and well-trimmed beard for this. He's got a bit of a broken jaw still from that previous time. But the guy is a legit big... This is what winners look like in America. And if you don't like that, you can go fuck yourself.
Factory, doing a rally. It's my first rally, and it's actually my first show on...
Miss Andrew cheered 100 biddies. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Miss Andrew on the Day Traders board. Genko Bonsai still ahead.
This podcast, so you're going to be my first and last
that's
guest.
good. Well,
Thank
we're
you
going to
so
have to
much.
get good ratings.
We got to get some good
We
ratings.
better.
You were flying in on Air Force One.
Right.
Is it true that you watched the Joshua fight on Air Force
I
One?
watched it. I
Hard-hitting questions here.
watched you, and I thought you were very brave. He's a pretty big guy, you know, he's good. And he's legit. Look, he's a legitimate fighter.
Now, look at the hat collection here, right? You've got the white gold edition of Make America Great Again. You've got the classic red, and then you've got it kind of flanked again, and then you got some sort of specialty hat here. I don't know what that's for. I think that's for like when the midterms are canceled. I think you could see all the text here. And then you've got the boxing gloves and the
Good fantasy quarterback check.
Hey,
Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Good game.
Manly Meat Man. Thanks for resubscribing. And the little kiss. He's covering his hand.
And I thought you were great. You did yourself no harm.
It's true.
Other than your chin, maybe.
Other than the jaw, which is healing. How big is the TV on Air Force One? That was
Good.
what I was...
It's good. It's good. The best you can have, I tell you. You know, they view it as cost is no object, right? But it was good. I got to see that. I really watched it. We had a whole plane full of people watching you.
God, I would have given anything to be on. It's so good to know that on Air Force One, you got all the bros gathered around the plasma screen watching the Jake Paul fight. God, chicken wings, beers. This is the thing. That's why I love Republicans. They know how to have fun, right? What would the Democrats be watching? Probably polo or yacht racing, because they're all a bunch of elites and they don't care about you. But these guys, they got MMA on the big screen. They got a couple beers and they love you. Now, this is absolutely fantastic. This is part one of Jim Breuer. He says the government's lying to us. Now, this is interesting to me, right? Because this is sort of like what Tucker Carlson is saying. They're very similarly aligned. So it's interesting because, there's a war going on between Shapiro and Carlson. The right is divided in the comedy sphere. So it seems like maybe Team Tucker and Team Breuer are going to be the victors in this one. Don't trust anyone.
Plane ride. I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction here. It was from, it was when I flew home for the wedding.
Great start. Okay. So good to know. Jim Breuer is flying again. This is we learned last time he had a big falling out with American Airlines because his first class ticket was downgraded. And so I was thinking, man, this poor guy is probably never going to fly again. This is what you got to do, right? No matter what, how many times your flights are canceled, you dust yourself off, you get back on that plane. This is what strength looks like.
In the middle of the tour. And I had to fly from Denver to Fort Myers.
Yeah.
And sitting next to me was someone I know. And I thought this was fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
She has a place in Israel.
Okay.
And she's very pro-Zionist.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And I said, I'm not. But we talked the whole time. So she would...
Oh, man. Could you imagine being a silverfish on the wall for that conversation? Could you imagine if you were right next to Jim Breuer and the person he knows as they debate Israel-Palestine for the entire flight? How long is that, guys? Who here is a pilot? How long does it take to fly Fort Myers to Denver? How long of a flight is that? So we can picture how long of a conversation.
Bring up, and she's a lovely human being. But I was really fascinated with, she goes, I know, and we keep running into...
Good point, Sauerkraut. Yes, Jim is pretty close to the edge of the sofa, of the chair here, without falling off. And interesting to see the dynamic, right? This guy is assuming sort of the more dominant position. He is airing out his genital musk, and Jim sort of has more of a closed leg submissive position here.
To each other.
Not for long.
And I have a point to this.
You just ran into each other on the plane?
She was sitting right next to me.
And you knew her?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I've never...
I was going to we were going to work on something on
Roseanne?
my last podcast. She came out of nowhere. She lives in...
Do you think it's Roseanne?
Naples. She wanted to do this like charity event.
Okay.
Right? And, we got into it. The further we got down, people were like, I wouldn't get involved in that because your name's attached to it. I said, okay. Then I started going to this other place, and she was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whoa, holy crow. And again, great human being.
Sure.
And now, what are the circumstances? This person from Naples, Florida, is sitting, I'm literally
Naples, Florida.
right here.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy crow, what are you doing? And she goes, well, and you could, she goes, I know how you feel about Israel. I went, no, I don't have an issue with Israel whatsoever. I don't have an issue with people. I have an issue with Netanyahu. I have an issue with
government.
I have an issue with the government.
Yeah.
I have an issue with all governments.
Yeah.
I think everyone's starting to have issues with all governments.
Yeah.
All governments.
And it was fascinating to listen to her. She turned to me and she's like, well, I live by the Gaza Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I went,
Who is this?
okay.
Does she still? Because it's a little...
And she also said, it's not a genocide.
Okay.
And I went, okay, well, what do you define as a genocide?
Yeah.
Would there, like,
Nice,
are we
getting into it.
talking hundreds of thousands? Like, do you have to hit a certain number before you do that?
Yeah, what is the number that
What is
tips?
the number?
Yeah.
And then she goes, do you know what a Zionist is? I go, tell me the definition. It's the belief that, I guess, the Jewish people should have a state of their own.
Okay.
That's how it explained to me. I go, all right, but what gives that right? Well,
Okay, this video is 33 minutes long, right? So Jim Breuer here, if you guys are interested in finding out more or hearing this whole conversation, I guess the flight from Fort Mercer to Denver is about 30 minutes. So that's actually not as long as I thought. But it seems like I think he's going to outline through the whole conversation here. Excellent. Great insight from Jimmy. And then so many good comments. I bet. Great comments in the comment section. Let's get this bingo started. What have we got? We got 25 players. Less than last time. You guys don't get distracted by the videos. Don't get distracted with what I'm doing. Pull the truck over. Get your bingo cards. I don't want you missing out. Sometimes I start bingo and I see people in the comments fucking losing their minds. Oh, I didn't get my bingo card. Oh. This is your warning. Get your bingos. I'm not saying it again. Thank you for 68 biddies. Genko Bombs. I one short of the funniest number. And Shameless Replay finishes it off to make sure we get to the sex position that we know and love. All right, 26. That's good enough. A lot of you guys missing out on this one. Now let's get to we find the next. Oh, we've got so much stand up here. Ooh, that's a scary one. I'll save that one for later because this one might get demonetized. Now we've got you know what? We got a minute and a half, 2 minutes barely left of David Lucas. Let's finish off David Lucas and get to the next comic. Just because, you know, let's get some N-words out of the way here.
I've been waiting for this body type all night.
Is fat.
You married? Whoa, what's going on?
Thanks for following.
Oh, you getting a divorce? Oh, so you looking for some dick? Where's the ring?
Not here.
You sold it?
No, I'm gonna reset it.
You gonna reset it?
Yeah.
And do what with it?
I don't know where it is.
Sell it, bitch. 2
bitch.
Solitary stone?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's some money. That's at least like 10,000.
Yep.
Sell it.
And do what?
Go eat, bitch. You know what you like to do.
Go eat, bitch. You know what you like to do. Very funny. It's similar to Nick DiPaolo's joke, right? You know, the joke, you're fat. You probably love eating. Got him.
What you mean do what? Like you need some help with some fucking money. What's the first thing you do when you get paid, bitch? Happy hour on me, bitch. You know what you do. I got really pretty lips. Yeah. Hey, bitch, meet me after the show. Shit.
Damn, comedian fucks. Wow, so he's got potential. He's gonna fuck that one lady. This is all the same show. It's all at Hyenas. A lot of potential mates for David Lucas here. Very good.
I'm gonna suck them little divorce titties. How old are you?
Nice.
20, you look like you 38, nigga. Like, God damn, you gotta stop letting all that fucking jet fuel get in your face, nigga. And drink some water when you
39.
get home. And exfoliate. And then moisturize before bed, nigga. 21, god damn, bro. I thought you was gonna tell me you was going through a divorce, bitch. Your ass. God damn, do you put fucking tobacco in your smoothies, nigga? Like, what? You got some dip? I know you got some. Imagine a nigga with some dip driving a Hyundai Elantra. You can't even.
That's a great. You know, you don't often see the car brand jokes now, right? That's was more common, I feel like, many years ago. To name a car brand, like, you know, you look like a real Toyota Yaris, sitting in the back of an F-150, if you know what I mean. And this is kind of an American culture thing because we use cars to drive to work. We use them to drive around the inside of our house. We use them to drive to get to other cars.
You call me the N-word in a Hyundai Elantra.
Tom Segura voices. He uses his regular voice. Shameless Replay. Really campaigning. can we count the last part as 62 times? But it was a black person voice. I mean, okay. Well, what kind of vehicle are you? I am hard to say. Physically, I'm pretty long. So I'm gonna say I'm an 86 Buick LeBaron.
You gotta get a truck. Why you got rid of your truck?
Well, I worked in Dallas. I lived in a small town about 50 minutes away, so it's gas mileage.
Gas. Rednecks don't worry about gas mileage. See? Look at this.
Poor people.
That nigga probably drove an 18-wheeler here. What's up, bro? The bisexual Jesus.
Bisexual Jesus. That's a religious joke and a gay joke, because bisexual means you're half gay and you are half straight, which is a very confusing thing to do. Bisexuals, once they announce they're bisexual, I think time starts ticking. They got to pick a side. They have less than 4 years. They have one. Once the next Olympics happens, they got to pick a side.
You got long hair.
Honestly, that's like 5 years.
Because he's gay.
He's gay.
I love my fans, bro. Y'all are the best.
I love my fans. Y'all are the best. And look at this. He's got fishing lures. He's got real tree camouflage stuff. This is great merch. You know, this is a great idea. We should sell Bachelors of Music fishing lures. For all those who are fishing for bingo cards. We'll have fishing lures, but it'll just say Mexican stereotype on the side. What happens if they don't pick a side? Then they have to become straight again for 1 year as a reset, and then they can formally declare. I think there's a form you have to fill out. You have to formally declare bisexual. Then you can try both again, but you can't be more than. In society, you have to be exactly what you are. There's no in between stuff. Better tick off 16. Crowd says something funny. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Very good. All right, Jeff. Let's continue where we left off here. This guy's pretty good for bingos.
You know who hates that joke? Chris. Yeah, Chris hates it. Chris. Oh, Closet Chris.
Gordo. Oh, sorry, Travis is shits on the audience. But at the end of that clip, David Lucas says, I love my fans. He wrapped it up with, I love my fans. That's not shitting on the audience. That is celebrating his audience. Nobel laureates, professors, you know, the society's thinkers.
Came to a show, he's like, what was that about? He's like, you shouldn't have touched my leg, dude. I wish I was gay all the time. I don't know about you fellas.
Straight comic imagines being gay. And this is what a great transition, right?
I knew the black guy'd be like, hell no. I know you. But I was talking to everyone else, you know? No, I wish I was gay all the time. I think I'd be great at being.
What is this guy muttering? This is a good mutter.
I know you. But I was talking to everyone else, you know? No, I wish.
What is he saying?
I was gay all the time. I think I'd be great at being a gay dude, man. I'm very smiley. I'm very friendly. I like fashion. I love parades. You know. I just don't.
That's a great joke. Parades. Gay people have a very famous parade.
I don't like dudes, and I guess that's the most important part. It's frustrating. I'm like, come on, let me in. Come on, I'll be the crazy gay guy that dates chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always having a good time. Have you seen these gay guys? They're always fashionable. They got tons of money. They got beautiful women around them. The guys are never pregnant, you know?
Now, this is a classic premise for a joke, right? This is a very classic premise for a joke. Imagine how fun it would be to be gay. Didn't Brendan Schaub make a similar joke to this in the Gringo Poppy? Again, it just proves the influence of the influence of the Gringo Poppy stand-up special is just, it's immense. It's hard to measure. Specific cultural stereotypes. Yes, the gay culture.
I'm like, that seems all right. It doesn't seem like gay people are having more fun than us, too. Doesn't seem like they're having more fun?
We are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. See, they're too shy. They're going, I don't know if he should be joking about this. Thank you. This joke's certified by a homosexual. He just did it. He just said, go on, carry on. So yeah, I'm telling the truth up here. Gay people are having more fun than us. Actually, let me amend that. Gay men are having more. Lesbians look pretty pissed off, don't they? It's gay guys. They're the ones I'm like, I wanted that. Every lesbian I know has like my haircut and like carpenter jeans. She's like, fuck you. I don't even know that. I don't even know that lady.
Yeah, lesbians are very hostile. You will find. Don't know why they're so upset, but it's very annoying. I'm gonna say women are annoying. Number 73.
I don't know why she's mad at me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy Sarah McLachlan like everyone else. Didn't know. No, I like gay people. Seem like they're having a good time. A lot of people are surprised when they find out I'm not gay in real life. You know, like mostly my grandfather and my dad. This guy the other night we were at a bar and this guy said, he goes, "You're not gay?" I was like, "No, I'm not gay." He goes, "You're not gay." I was like, "No, man, I'm not gay."
Great accent. A little bit of an accent. A little bit of a gay accent.
And he's like, "Why'd you let me buy you 7 drinks?" I'm like, "Well, you know."
Bingo!
It's been a rough.
Manly Meat Man, congratulations on the bingo. Excellent job. Wow. I haven't checked off that many tiles. Manly Meat Man has a blessed bingo card on this one. Damn. Excellent job. I'll give you your official winner. Everybody plug your ears. There it is. Do we have enough time for another bingo? That's the question. That's the question. Manly Meat Man, thank you for the link. And the link is ready to go. Now, what have we got here? Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 videos to watch. Wait. Why do I only have 4 videos to watch? Shouldn't I have more than that? I mean, 3 videos. I feel like we had more links. We had a double bingo. Oh, and then Ginkgo Bonsai, of course, we'll have the day trader bonus. Ginkgo Bonsai, yeah, I'm not going to call it yet. They're going to leave it a little bit more time for the bidding war to commence, but I think Ginkgo Bonsai, you're going to be safe today. Shameless Replay. Let me just double check here. Oh my God, thank you. Shameless Replay. Okay, I got yours. Yes, we have 4 vids. Shameless Replay, very attentive and making sure I'm not fucking them over, which I was. So I apologize for that. Your link is now in the link. I don't know why I missed your link, but you know, I'm a highly distractible man. I have 3 screens in front of me. What we got? Yeah. All right. Let us see here. We could do a fast bingo. I'm just gonna throw it out. So everybody be ready. We're gonna do a fast bingo turnaround. We'll watch a little bit more Jeff die. I'm gonna end it at 10 more minutes. Let me just start the bingo card administration here. Fast card You guys have 1 minute 20 seconds to get your bingo cards. And we'll watch a little bit of, we'll watch a comedian I haven't seen before. We'll watch a little bit. This was submitted in the Discord. So make sure to join our Discord or our subreddit. Throw comics you think need to be explained in there. And I'll take a little peek. This is the bingo for all the marbles. 46 seconds, 45 seconds. Get your bingo cards. Let's see what we got here. We've got how many people for bingo so far? We got 21 players for bingo. Not too bad. To quote Jeff Dye, let's fucking go. That is one of his famous quotes. Man, Jake Paul and the president. God, I should get this look,
And,
right?
if size mattered,
Yeah.
then I said he's going to be in trouble. And they say it matters.
I got into the ring with him, and I realized he was much bigger than I thought.
You didn't see that like at a weigh-in or
No,
anything?
not at the weigh-in, not at the press conference. And then I got in the ring. I just saw his size, and I was just like, okay, this is going to be a tough night.
So who do you fight next?
It's a good question. I think Francis
Would you ever
Ngannou-
fight him again? No.
No, I don't think so. I think I need to go stay at my weight class.
I think so, right?
Maybe doing some MMA. We're promoting fights now on Netflix.
This is exciting too, and also like the collaboration is great. Aren't they going to do a series of UFC fights at the White House for Trump's birthday? God, that's going to be great. I hope they have Jim Breuer open it up, maybe a little bit of stand-up comedy off the top. There's so much to look forward to. There's just so much to look forward to, guys. 26 players for bingo. The bingo starts now. Let's watch a little bit more Jeff Dye. Oh, all right, let's watch this guy. This was posted in the Discord. Shane Smith. Never watched it. All I see is a tatted up guy. And he looks very interesting. Got a very interesting backdrop. He's got a big ornate vase. He just looks very funny. This one's gonna be fast and loose, gang, so be ready. All right, Shameless briefly warning us all. I'm gonna make some assumptions here. Again, never seen this guy, don't know anything about him. I'm gonna make some assumptions. He's on Dry Bar Comedy, okay? The Mormon comedy channel, where you have to be very clean and very kind. But this guy's all tatted up. So I'm going to assume this guy found Jesus aggressively, right? And because he's got a lot of tats on his body and his face, I assume he does a lot of stuff very aggressively. And I find there's a pattern. A lot of people, perhaps maybe he did drugs at some point in his life, aggressively. And then he decided to aggressively find Jesus. And he probably aggressively does stand-up and pursues businesses. From Mormon to Catholic. Did I predict it? Wow. That's exciting. Yeah. A lot of people who leave the Mormon church, for some reason, they have a real episode. Don't know what it is about Mormonism that does that to people, but they're very wealthy, so I assume that they're doing good.
Okay, so it's come to my attention that a lot of people think I am from the city. That is not true. I don't know where this rumor got started. Not only am I not from the city, I'm from a very small town in the middle of Utah. I'm from central Utah. Anyone listening to this right now is hearing those two words go together for the first time ever, you know? All right, I'm from a town that's so small, there are no rules where I'm from. Straight up, that's not the sheriff, that's Jared, you know him, you know what I mean? He shows up and he's like, what are y'all doing? And you're like, we're hunting coyotes with dynamite. And he's like, sick, carry on, and he leaves. That's where I'm from. Dude, there are
15.
There are no rules where I'm from, straight up. When I was in elementary school, I brought a gun to show and tell. No one stopped me.
Back in my
You're
day
not
to
even
break.
imagining it correctly, all right? Because you're imagining
24 funny scene. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be pretty generous with these bingos because I want to get another bingo before
me
we end
having it and then pulling out of a bag and being like, "This is my gun." No. I woke up in the morning and I was like, I forgot I have show and tell today. I'm about to fail second grade. I was like, I gotta get something, and I went into my stepdad's drawer and I pulled out a revolver and I walked to the bus stop and waited. All right? Yeah. Yeah. The bus driver pulled up, looked over, saw me, a child with a pistol, and he just opened the door and I got onto the bus. He was like,
That's funny. That's a funny
straight
scene.
up, he was like, cool gun, and he took me to school.
Yeah, see, normally, bus drivers are supposed to shoot that kid, you know? But not in, that's so it's funny that in Utah, they're just like, oh, we'll let the bandit on the bus.
Not a problem. I have like a core memory. You know those childhood memories? Like you can, like it was yesterday, you could almost smell the memory. Like I have one of those of being in class at show and tell, right? And I'm terrified. I used to be very afraid of public speaking, so I was not happy, right? And I'm kind of freaking out. And there's a kid and he's doing show and tell and he's at the front of the class just like, this is my Charizard or whatever he was up to.
Great accent.
I remember in that instant just being filled with confidence looking at him like, oh, I'm about to blow this kid out of the water. Right? I was like, my thing is so much cooler than his thing. Like, technically, my thing is a free Charizard card if I want it to be. You know what I'm talking about? Right?
If you rob
So we had this
them,
very
that's the
sweet
joke
elementary
there.
school teacher in town, and she was so nice, and she knew I was afraid, so she came up to me as it was my turn, and she was like,
Yes.
Shane, what do you have for the class today? What do you have for us, buddy? And I was like, this right here, this is what I have. And just immediately started flagging the entire class with a gun. Kids were going crazy, just like, oh, Shane's got a gun! My friend's like, point it at me. I'm like, pointing it at him. It's the greatest day of my life!
Still funny scene here, long
Kids
story.
are going nuts. They loved it. Teacher hated it. She did not like it. Right? So she took me to the principal's office, which seems fair.
Woman's voice, yes.
I have a memory of her pulling me out of class, and we're in the hallway with the door closed before we
Here we
start
go.
walking to the principal's office, and I'm standing there, and I'm 8, and I have a gun, right? You know, elementary school. And so I'm standing there, and I remember specifically she was like, Shane, may I please have the firearm? And I was like, nope. Never in my life would I do that. What are you talking about? Technically, while I hold it, I'm an adult, actually. I was like, this is America. All my rights are in my hand.
What is going on? Ginkgo bonsai. Ginkgo bonsai. You're gonna outbid the competition, and then you're gonna donate your link. That is. It's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. But I will make the official call. And I think it's going to be the call. I'll make the official call after this. It is 3:40. Okay, you know what? You made sense. You're paying more attention than me. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut wants to donate the link. Okay, look at that. Absolute beast. You guys. Sauerkraut comes in and just bear hugs you all, just like in Succession. You guys just got bought out by Paramount Skydance. This is insane, says Lagwire. So, in summation, this comedian, Shane Smith, he's going to be telling a lot of very kind of Bert Kreischer-y, my life is insane stories. And, you know, you believe it because he's got tons of tattoos on his body, which just means you lived a crazy life. But also, you know, that's why you also believe Bert Kreischer, because he has a huge beer belly, which can only be formed with a lifetime of crazy experiences. Gingo Bonsai, we're getting DNA test. No. I explained to you earlier, my DNA is not owned by me. I handed it over inadvertently when I signed the iTunes user agreement in 2009. I'm not allowed to divulge any of my genetic material. It is owned by Apple Computer and its subsidiaries. Now, also, Lemmy is live, hint, hint. Okay, well, maybe we'll do a little Lemmy raid after this. Now, let me get the Sauerkraut link. Sauerkraut has bought their link. Ginkgo Bonsai was leading all day. Sauerkraut swoops in with the link. You're going to have to link it again because I was barely paying attention. Thank you. I got it here. Okay, let me pause that. Okay, let's get to our viewer videos. Thank you all for playing Bingo. Bingo is wrapped up. Thank you all for playing. Amy's twitching. Bingo's over. This is it. You gotta wait 2 days for Gutfeld Bingo. So I apologize if you didn't get Bingo today, but of course, you know, like I said, you can just buy it. Sauerkraut goes the link. Oh. Okay. That's what we got here. CBS promo. Papua New Guinea. CBS is a television network in America that people used to watch many years ago, before TikTok came out.
Out on CBS. Come along to Papua New Guinea.
Do another time.
One night jam popped with all your Tom Papa favorites. First, join Tom Papa for a special 1-hour marriage rap.
How many of you think that your doctor should have to get undressed and wait an hour for you?
And our Papa.
The marriage ref. This is a great reference. Great link to the show after Seinfeld that was produced by Jerry Seinfeld, showing the world that Jerry Seinfeld is just as funny without Larry David.
A spark back into these dying marriages?
What were you teaching on that gondolier?
Bill Maher.
Come home to Tom Papa. Next, go behind the scenes as CBS takes you backstage at the marriage wrap. It's an exclusive look at how Tom Papa keeps all those flirty married couples from getting too vicious.
Hey you, come on to Tom Papa.
Papua New Guinea, come to Papa. Those are good jokes.
And the television moment you've all been praying for. The return of Seinfeld.
Hey!
And only CBS has it. Jerry and the gang are back together, and they've got a special mystery guest. It's Tom Papa.
You bet.
Come home to Tom Papa.
Do another time.
Come to Papua New Guinea, only on CBS Thursday.
Papua New Guinea.
Won't you come home to my Tom Papa? Come home to Tom Papa.
Whoa. Jump scare at the end there. Perfect for Friday. Thank you for that link. Whoever linked that one. Tom Papa, one of the best comedians working today. So funny, so clean, so CBS. Excellent stuff. G.I. Joe Rogan. Okay, very interesting play on words here. Let's check this out.
When the world needs answers, one man is asking the questions. Oh no, a hairless chimp is going after Marshall. G.I. Joe Rogan, move in! He's hurt. Initiate recovery protocol. Activate heat shot proteins in the Ways to Well playset. Quick heal with BPC 157.
There he
Get
is.
to work. It's time to uncover the truth.
How big was the craft?
Oh no, it's Alex Jones.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water.
G.I. Joe Rogan playset comes loaded with official on-it accessories. It also
That's pretty
includes
cool.
limited edition compound bow and realistic elk target. Bring home the full G.I. Joe Rogan playset today.
Accessories sold separately. Batteries not included. Supplements not real. Do not take medical advice from a toy.
Hey, I like this. But unfortunately, it says not available at your local toy store. That's too bad. I would totally buy that. I like this in the Joe Rogan universe, and it's very prescient. Prescient? That's what I need. I'm really missing in my live stream studio I've got here is I need like a big display case behind me with all of my collector's items and gamer gear. But I don't know what I'd put in there. I should put a bunch of musical instruments, a couple banjos and my mandolin, and my piano back. Maybe I put the piano back there. The 2 bikes, and because it's still winter time, I think we might see the bikes move in the spring. But it's still cold out here in Austin. Okay, so this is posted by a channel called Soaring Wealth, which is something we can all hope for one day. Andrew Tate did not cry in prison.
Tears in your cell?
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's crying.
I would disagree. I think the act of crying is an act of desperation. To sit and to cry is an act in and of itself. To do push-ups thinking of your children with tears running down your face, but you're concerned with finishing as many push-ups as possible within...
Oh my God. Do you guys do push-ups and think of your children? That's something I never considered. When I do push-ups, I think of Hassan. Because it gives me that kind of alpha rage that I need to push through the last 75 push-ups. I would feel like thinking of children when I do push-ups would make me weaker. But this is just, and it's not crying.
And that day, I do not consider that crying. I consider that tears running down my face.
Did you shed tears in your...
I like that. Not crying. It's just tear. It is I say, when tears come out of my eyes, it's just my eyes are ejaculating because I am so alpha. I'm so masculine. I'm such an erect penis of a man that when tears come out of my eyes, it's actually an act of aggression and intimidation. So go fuck yourselves. Sorry, I got all fired up there thinking about it.
I just think I would love to get ratatouille'd.
Ratatouille'd?
Like have a little guy up there.
Excuse me?
Making me cook delicious meals.
No, I understand. I've seen the film.
You wouldn't want that? A little guy pulling your hair, making you cook?
It's a ridiculous concept.
You're telling me you would...
Flaw in the plan. Joe doesn't have any hair. So if he was getting ratatouille'd, he would need the rat to put its little rat claws right into his scalp and just tug on his skin. That's kind of fucked up to think about.
Want that?
I just don't know why you're bringing it up as if it's something that could actually happen.
You wouldn't want a little ratatouille guy up there doing whatever?
It's honestly insane that a rat would even be able to cook in the first place.
He doesn't have to be cooking.
In the movie, he's cooking.
Yeah, but in this scenario, though, he could do other stuff.
Yes, but you called it getting ratatouille'd. I mean, the movie is about cooking. Why call it getting ratatouille'd if the rat isn't even going to be making you cook? I don't need a rat to help me cook.
You're hung up on the cooking thing.
You were the one who referenced food.
Forget what I said.
You called it getting ratatouille'd, which is a reference to cooking in the first place.
Forget what I said. Ratatouille is just the frame of reference. Like, you can get ratatouille'd into doing other stuff.
It's just important to remember that words mean things.
Yeah, but I mean...
The word ratatouille has implications about cooking.
It's just easier to call it that. It's a ratatouille situation.
Words mean things.
Listen, if there's a little guy up there like a rat up on your head, it's a ratatouille, even if you're not cooking.
Okay.
His eyebrows are smaller in this than now. He's has had eyebrow enlargement surgery.
This conversation, we can call it getting ratatouille, but I think moving forward, we should establish a different terminology.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to know if you would want to get ratatouilled.
Yes. I think I would want the rat to help me write a screenplay.
Thank you. That's pretty cool, man.
Thanks.
Okay.
Jamie, pull up my favorite scene.
Yes. Hey, and just because we all watch Gutfeld here, the only person to get successfully ratatouilled, Richard Gere. Richard Gere. Gerbil in the butt. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last link. A collab between Ginkgo Bonsai being generous and Sauerkraut putting down the bit hammer. The joke designed to anger everyone. Okay, well, I don't know why you'd want to get me angry, because when I get angry, you know, people get fucked up.
I have flip-flopped on making this one for about 2 years, but I do want to share it. The worst joke I've ever thought of. A real groaner. This will make you just upset and go, oh my god, like that kind of joke. It is also a little long, so please bear with me. So imagine a man at a video game convention. He's very happy to be there. He's seeing all these new video games that are coming, something like Animal Crossing or something, I don't know. But to his absolute shock, he sees one of the stalls is about a game where you play a Klansman. Now rightfully, this man is upset. That's terrible. Terrible. How could they allow such a thing? So he rightfully confronts the developer and says, where do you get off, buddy, making a video game about the KKK as the heroes? How do you do that in this year? And the developer responds, no, it's not about racism. It's about him turning into a bumblebee. The man responds with, what? Yeah, it's about him learning tolerance by working with things that are black and yellow and realizing those ain't so bad, you know? The man responds, what even is the gameplay? How does this work? The developer responds, oh, no, it's not like any game ever before. It's the first of its kind. It's not even, there's no game comparable to it. They're thinking this is so one of a kind that it'll inspire its own new genre. A white people be like. Now, I have tested this joke on multiple people. I have been slapped, kicked out of calls. Usually I get a
white people be like. Instead of a... Now, because I play video games, and I know a lot of you guys do, we're talking about a roguelike. White people be like. That is a groaner. That's... So... Oh, that does make me a little bit mad.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
But it is a joke, right? I am a little angry because it's a bit of a groaner, right? Because it's a bit of it's like a pun. We don't like puns. But puns are very easy to explain, which makes my job very easy. And I do like having an easy job. Because I'm a very lazy man.
Shut the fuck up, don't talk ever again. But yeah. So if you ever want to just put someone in a bad mood, feel free to just use that. You don't even have to credit me. And if you're in such a bad mood, you're a trooper for getting this far. I love you. Gamer subs, use code Goobas get.
Oh man. Oh man. Now, have we ever... Is that the first pun we have ever seen on this channel? Is it the first... There must have been pun... No. Does Gutfeld do puns? I can't think of a pun. It was a good run. Oh my god. Sauerkraut sabotaging with a enormous pun at the end of the joke explainer stream. You know, I'm trying to keep it together. Again, it's hard for me. I'm going to have to talk about this with my therapist, Brian, because I haven't seen a pun in a while. I don't know if I avoid puns or if white people be like, you know what? I mean, he did the thing is, right, it's a double joke because he also prefaced the video with, this joke is designed to make you upset. And it is what it did. So maybe it's a double joke. Maybe the joke is that you're going to get upset, and then I did get upset, which was the joke. But now I'm thinking too much about it. And when you think too hard, I can't laugh and think at the same time. I can only laugh. Pan sauerkraut. Wow. You know, this is going to be, I'm going to be thinking about this for a little while. I'm going into Gutfeld Monday. We'll see if I'm in a good mood. But, what have I don't think I have I don't have an end song. Oh, this was the plan. Guys, we're going to raid Lemmy because Lemmy is live. So I'm going to type in here, raid. I'm going to go here to Twitch and raid Lemmy because I have to do the at Lemmy. At Lemmy. No matches. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for playing bingo. Thanks for living, laughing, learning. It's Italo Disco. Thanks for cheering the bits. Sorry for ignoring you so much. Thank you for all our day traders, long-term investors, Patreon supporters. I'll be back with Gutfeld Monday as always. In the words of David Lucas, you guys are all fat bitches, and you fucking suck. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for watching.